Well, hi there, everybody. This is the Vile Boy speaking. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a hot second since I've really been active. Honestly, things have been kind of crazy for me, and I'm only just now getting back into the swing of being able to play games for fun. So I. Oh no, the game has. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. So I don't know if this is actually gonna make it as an episode, honestly, um, because this is kind of a weird thing to play as like a haha funny thing. But I don't know. I guess we'll see if I'm able to make jokes. But really, this is a practice in self care, and I'm going to date a handsome dad and try to be happy for a minute. Okay, so let's do this. As much as I'm a completionist when I'm playing games in my own time, I will never have the heart to get the world's okayest dad achievement because it would require being mean to Amanda, and I would never be able to do that. I want to minimize my time around Joseph's weird kids, so I'm actually gonna ask for some coffee. We're gonna go meet the cutest guy in the game. There he is. My exact physical type in the flesh. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? Oh, it's kind of dumb. It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because like the business is still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking. But man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. So what'll it be? It's Greg. There he is. The issue with this interaction is they do the same thing that I do in real life, where it's like, we should do this again, and then like you just don't exchange phone numbers. I would go meet Robert, but I didn't want to. I didn't. I'm sorry. I know people really like bad dad, knife dad, whatever you want to call him, but I didn't want to. How'd you get my number, Craig? Let's go to the gym. Let's go to the gym. Let's hang out with Craig. So I can say bro a lot. The fucking armband with the phone. So I know we are on treadmills. Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What is all of this other stuff? Craig laughs. They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? He's using a medieval torture device. There's a tiny man in there, right? And he did something that the court found unfavorable, and now that muscular dude is doling out justice in the form of pain. What? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I haven't saved in a while, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. He is praying to some sort of pain god? It's like a religious self-flagellation meant to atone for one's sins. You're actually not far off from the truth. Okay, I don't like that it didn't do the thing. Trying to crush people's skulls with his size? Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Okay, thank God. I would let Craig crush my head between his thighs. I would. I think I'd be happy dying like that. What do you do for fun? I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. The goal is to live with as few worries as I can muster. The lost shaker of salt was a metaphor. A metaphor about what? About not being able to shake salt onto something. Okay, nope, 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 nope. Okay. I'm a bit of. Can you tell that I just like to get all the good answers? I love learning. I try to educate myself about the world around me. I'm like a sponge for knowledge, soaking up all that intellectual content. You know, history, the paranormal, wilderness survival. Aliens. Mostly those things. So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Yes, I do. I like the History Channel. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. Tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot. And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me post cake stand with a dying, dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off of the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave. So we're running out, we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And we get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well. They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U, and they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Look, this is very important to me. There he is. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. I adore him. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying you're gonna die. That's because we are about to die, you... This is art. Here's the thing. My favorite is Damien, but my least favorite is Joseph. Does my love for Damien balance out my dislike for Joseph? So the first time I played this game, I went with Matt, Hugo, and Craig, so I'm definitely not doing that. And since I'm not going after Brian or Robert in this playthrough, I'm going after Damien in this playthrough because I want to be happy for the first time in my fucking life. Then I guess I'm going to go talk to them. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. Seeing these two beside each other is startling, and I adore it. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode. Vile, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. You haven't! I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? I can't do this, guys. I love him so much. He's such a dork. Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood. Oh, my. Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? I'm I love this because I would do this, but also because, like, the look on Damien's face as I just scream across Joseph's backyard to ask my daughter if she's a goth is just the single best thing that could possibly happen in this moment. I can't. I can't with this guy. I seriously, especially if he was like prescribed to. I have a lot of feelings about the trans Damien headcanon, and I could go into it. I won't here though, because this is a fun and happy-go-lucky channel where I try to make you guys feel good and not sad. But also, like, if you ascribe to the headcanon that Damien is trans, then he like intentionally changed his name to Damien Bloodmarch, which is like even better than him just being named that at birth. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. This is what I love about Robert right here. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama. Losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. Won't lie to you, there are moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for ya. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Miss that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Oh my god. I fucking love Robert. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Speaking of which, where did my son go? What? Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest Hemingway, Vega, are you smoking? Oh. Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. No. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac, and we're all totally willing to fuck the new guy. Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms. Let's be real. One of my professors has very strong dad arms, and I just stare at them all class. You've got dads, so we're gonna do a save-a-rooney here, and let's look at some of the highlights of the profiles on here. Craig. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. I spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. We go to an animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. Oh my god. Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you'll know it. You know it'll use this information against us, right? I love Robert because he's the best. He has such a dry sense of humor. Like this is so good. Like his entire profile is really amazing. But honestly, on a Friday night, you are most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Gun. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neorealism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. And this is the pièce de résistance of Robert Small's profile. I spend a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? I spend a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. What a sweet boy. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. Just muscles. Just just muscles. Okay, so I think we are going to stop there. It seems like a good organic place to stop at the end of the intro there. So I do have the entire Damien storyline finished already. I've recorded it already. I'd love to get it up for you guys next week. I know that the editing in this video has been a little different than what I've traditionally done with other visual novels, like My Cannibal Romance and Monster Prom and stuff like that. Let me know if you want the Damien episode to be more like this kind of cherry picking best of the best moments and shorter, or if you would like it to be like a more complete story, like with My Cannibal Romance, My Cannibal Lover, whatever it was called, because I want this to be as enjoyable for you guys as possible, because this is honestly one of my favorite games to play. It's just, it makes me very happy. So let me know what you thought of this episode. Let me know who you want me to date next. Let me know what kind of games you want to see me play in the future. I would love to check out any suggestions you guys have. And yeah, just talk to me. Share this video with anybody that you think would enjoy my sense of humor, would enjoy me laughing for uncomfortably long periods of time, and would enjoy a game about dating some cute dads. I'll see you guys next week.